Welcome to the video. What is natural food? Imagine in your environment you are in a forest without any tools, without a gun, without a knife. You are in Adam clothes, that means no clothing. So how you gonna get food naturally without tools? Somebody said, a fish. Well, what a stupid answer, because you can hardly see fish in the water. How you gonna catch it with your hands? And then you're gonna bite in that raw fish with all the intestines and all. It doesn't make any logic. So will you run after a deer? The deer will be faster than you. You're gonna try to catch a bird, a wild chicken. You cannot, because you have no tools. So what is the first thing that you encounter and that you can grab with your hands? And I can tell you that are berries. Berries. So berries are the most astringent fruit. They detox you most, they cleanse you most. So nature intelligence. No matter if you are in Germany or Belgium or USA, you go in a forest, you will mostly find some berries. Wild strawberries, blackberries, whatever is available from region to region and forests. So that proves human is not an omnivore, human is not a carnivore. If you would be a carnivore, then run after the cow and bite in the neck like a lion is doing. First, you don't have that big teeth like a lion, and you are not fast as a lion. Then a pig. If the pig is passing, you can jump on the pig. And do you want to bite in the neck to get the flesh of the pig? I don't think so. Most people think, dirty pig, it's full of mud, it's full of flies. And first, that pig will be faster than you, so you cannot get it. What you can get, scrap in the soil, you can get a worm. Do you want to eat worms? You are not a fish. I don't think so. So the only food that let cleanse the body, that let detox, are fruits. So you go off the fruit, you're gonna clog. You're gonna become acidic. And finally, you're gonna pay the price. Then you're gonna smell, because the fruit doesn't let the body smell. You don't need to shower anymore, you don't need shampoo anymore, you don't need soap anymore because there is no odor anymore. Most people wash themselves and they still need to put a lot of deodorant. They still need the shampoo. They still smell the next day. So that means that you are covering the rotting food in your intestines. Fermentation, acidosis. Your elimination may not have a smell. Most people do. Most people need a lot of toilet paper. Your elimination need to be soft and watery. Your elimination need to be fast. You're staying too long on the toilet. Think about this: when you urinate, you record the time. When you poop, you eliminate, record the time. If it is longer than the urinating, then you are clogged. So, can you clog from fruits? Yes, you can. You can. If you make if you go on the fatty road, if you go to the avos, you can clog. If you go to the nuts, you can clog, because the logic says is there is no detox anymore. So if you stay on a mono meal of fruit like Kef Ramon, you are detoxing. So you're getting all the incoming poison out of your lymphatic system. You're getting all the benefits of avoiding disease or illness. So when man lived in Ethiopia long ago, millions of years ago, they have got no tools in the Garden of Eden. So the fruit was a tropical East African origin of humanity, origin of diet. So all what you eat, you need to be able to eat a whole plate. If you cannot eat a whole plate of it, then it's not food. If you need to drink after your meal, it's dehydrating you, it's pulling water from your system, because no drink can hydrate you, no drink, nothing, no beer, no wine, nothing can hydrate you. So it's only dehydrating you. So your food should be your hydration. So if you go to a banana or you go to an avocado, you go to nuts, they are not that watery. And then there is no detox anymore. So you can slow down and you can clog finally, because the fats become acidic in the mouth, and that is why fruitarians that eat a lot of fat, they need to go often to the dentist, because when the fatty foods enter the mouth, it becomes acidic, and acid destroys your teeth. And it proves itself. If you have an amazing mango meal and you're gonna eat an avocado, after it will disappoint you, and you want another mango to have the sweetness and the juiciness of the mango. So eating as a mono meal avocados or nuts, many people cannot. Many people cannot. So there is totally no logic. And by Professor Arnold Ehret, he didn't say you are not detoxing anymore, but he said they are acid forming. They go through the body and the body cannot use it. And Freely the Banana Girl, already said, it's acid forming in your mouth. So dental problems on a fruitarian diet are not caused by all the sugar in the fruit, they are caused by the fatty fruits. Because that becomes acidic, like Arnold Ehret said, the fats are not used by the body and they become acidic. They go through the body and they get dumped. So Marcus White, Breitarian, says if you poop, you cannot assimilate the food. That's something else. But what do you poop when you eat fruit? Fiber, water, so structured water. That is the only water that hydrates you. Drinks don't hydrate you because they are H2O. You cannot convert to H3O2 easily. So that is why the water is not hydrating anyone. In my fast I was drinking 9 liters for 22 days. I was not hydrated. The second year I fasted again, 21 days. I was not hydrated after 21 days on 6-liter water. 2 years after that I fasted again, 16 days on 4.5-liter water. I was not hydrated. So when did I become hydrated? After 5 years on watery fruits. So dehydrating the body by cooked foods that pull water from your system takes a long time to restore your dehydration in a natural hydration of 90%. All the people that get measured, sick people, healthy people, they have 70 to 75 hydration. So people that are long term on fruit get higher hydrated because nuts and seeds, they pull water from your system. Cooked food pulls water from your system. The avocado and the nuts are 12 hours in the bloodstream. So they will not eliminate that fast as watery fruits. So what are watery fruits? Coconuts. But coconuts are not a fruit, they are a nut. And coconuts, if you drink the water, you are taking the water away that is needed for sprouting the coconut. Watermelons, melons, papayas, pineapple, and then you go a little bit lower to the mangoes. Then you have the fruit veggies, the cucumbers. Then you have the bell pepper, the tomato. So all high in water, these fruit veggies. And then you have the lettuce, which is also 96 of water, so one of the highest. So, but the fruits have the highest detox power, the high watery fruits. The fruit veggies are slower in detoxing. The lettuce is more a herbivore thing, so it's hard on the digestion, and the lettuce is a monoculture that is causing deforestation. Is it tasty to make a monomeal, like I said, from lettuce? No. Think about all fruits reforest the earth. if Monsanto has not changed the seeds, but that's for 96% the truth. So 4% of the seeds are not changed by Monsanto. What a devil, Monsanto. So most of the things that we plant become not the same um, as as they have been. I mean, they become another fruit, they can become another color even. And that is why growing from seed is not always an optimal thing. Some will never fruit, just become a big tree. Monsanto don't want you to eat fruit and to plant the seeds. They change the seeds that you cannot have the same fruit, or it will maybe not fruit. So they make it so hard to reforest, because most of the human industrial foods, they rice and more stuff, potato farming, it causes deforestation. And these are not natural foods, because try to eat rice in a raw state. Bleh. Try to eat bread, the grain in a raw state. Bleh. Terrible. And you need to understand that the monoculture power is strong, like the Monsanto. It chases people out of their homes to increase the monoculture. If you plant fruit trees in a diversity, you don't need spraying. If you plant fruits in a monoculture, you need spraying. So many people gonna tell you in Costa Rica, for example, the fruit is organic. If you don't know anything about growing, then you believe. If you know that monoculture is not possible without chemicals, then you don't believe. So the good thing is that Costa Rica has now at the moment, especially in the Caribbean side, near Puerto Viejo, a lot of organic farmers and organic markets, even certificated organic. So that is a big improvement, which is not to find in other tropical countries. And the natural diet, human species specific diet, the Eden diet, the fruits, makes the most sense. It doesn't make any sense when you cannot eat a fruit in a food in a raw whole state, and you need to work on it, that you create health problems. Ja Rastafari.